My dad started the Baltimore or the Run for Your Life program in Baltimore when he was a fellow at Hopkins. And that led to the Baltimore Roadrunners Club. And then that led to him being the contact for the AAU on the East Coast. And we, of course, got to know all the big athletes at the time. He passed me off to another coach when I was in junior high school, who was at Georgetown Prep at the time. And Mike Horsey was very well known throughout the country and respected. And he got Steve Prefontaine to come to Georgetown Prep to train with us. And here I was, maybe 10 years old, 9 years old. This was the greatest moment in my life that I was going to get to run with Prefontaine. And we sat around and we talked for about 10 minutes. And he says, okay, let's go. And that was it. He says, enough talk, let's go work out. And he took off. I saw him for about 10 seconds and I never saw him again. He was so far ahead of the rest of us. He went off at a speed that none of us could even see him, let alone keep up with him. And that was my brush with greatness.
Let's now take it to you as a practitioner. Now, knowing what you've gone through, we're in such a hyper-competitive world, let's face it. I mean, competition is good, it brings greatness, but it also has its, let's just say, the overcompensating parent that wants the kid to do what they were never able to.
Athletes you're going to see. The one is the athlete, young or old, who wants to compete at any cost. Whatever it takes, they're going to get out on that field or on that track, and they're going to perform. They don't want to be hampered by an injury. That's number one. Number two is the athlete, child or adult, more of the child, I should say, who's got a parent that's overbearing and they're pushing this kid because that's their ticket to college, and the parent is living vicariously through the athlete. And then there's the athlete, the child athlete, who's not really sure they want to do it. So my question, whenever I have a younger athlete in my practice, is evaluating the injury to make sure it's a legitimate injury. And even when it is, and mostly when it's not, I don't hesitate to ask the child athlete in front of the parent, do you want to keep running? Do you want to keep playing lacrosse? Do you want to keep playing tennis? Do you want to keep doing ballet or hockey? Whatever that sport is,